Who would have thought the Pittsburgh Pirates would become a public play? Well, it's not really the Pirates. It's Paul Skenes, the starter tonight. But the Pirates are a public darling now when Skenes is on the mound, but it's earned. They're 5-1 straight up this year with him starting. The youngster, the number one draft pick from last year from LSU, has lived up to the hype. He is a superstar in the making. But now the markets are pricing it accordingly, and that's the whole thing when something becomes public is you start paying a premium, and you're laying almost $2 tonight, minus 200, with the Pirates, a below-average team still with a bad bullpen. So what's the best way to play this game? I'm going to look at both the side and the total. I've got free plays for you on both the side and total in this Reds-Pirates game tonight on Monday. That's coming up free for you with analysis in this video. Hi, this is Steve Merrill, WagerTalk.com, right back here on Wager Talk TV. And yes, Paul Skenes is the real deal. The numbers speak for themselves. He's been hit in a couple games this year. He's been mediocre in 2 of the 6 games. First one was his debut against the Cubs, in which he gave up 3 runs in 4 innings back on May 11th, but boy did he adjust. The Cubs get to see him a second time just 6 days later, and he hits them for the first 6 innings, only allowed 1 base runner, and that was on a full count walk. Yet the Pirates still pulled Skenes out with a no-hitter in 6 innings. That showed they're not going to let him go past the 6th, and he didn't do it in the first 5 games, but then all of a sudden, that Cardinals start 6 days ago last week, he went 6 1/3, no runs allowed, 8 strikeouts, no walks. So it looks like they're letting him pitch a little further. It really comes down to pitch count, to be honest. But I bring that up because his outs prop is often set around 17.5, meaning he's not going to go past the 6th inning. I think we could maybe start looking at him a little bit deeper in games here, especially against weak offensive teams. And the Reds do qualify right now as a slumping offense. You know, this Cincinnati team started the season off the first month of April. I talked about this a lot here on Wager Talk TV on different shows, including the MLB First Pitch Show, which is live, by the way, 2 o'clock Eastern every weekday. I mentioned how the Reds are averaging almost 5 runs a game and barely batting over 200. Something had to give. Those numbers don't jive. And normally the batting average is a better indicator, and that's what's happened. The Reds came back down to earth the next couple months. They've actually started to hit the ball better over the last month or so, but it looks like they're cooling off again. In fact, entering this game tonight, they have gone under 7 of their last 8 games, and they've had 6 hits or less in 6 of those last 8 games. They're just 2-4 straight up their last 6. So I do think Skenes will have success tonight. His pitcher prop, strikeouts over, outs over, all worth a look. Problem, though, with the full game at minus 190 is that you're going to get a bad bullpen, a bad Pittsburgh bullpen for maybe 3+ innings here, and that's a concern. So yeah, sure, we could look at the first 5 inning line, but the odds makers realize this as well, and the first 5 is minus 230, minus 240. So once again, you're laying almost a 40% premium to play the first 5. I'm not going to lay minus 230 first 5. Really don't want to lay minus 190 full game. Now, you could look at the minus 1.5 run line at plus 110. I think the best option if you're playing the Pirates is actually the minus 1 run line amount around minus 140. Now, if you don't have a minus 1 run line at your sports book, you, of course, can make one by playing half the wager on the money line, minus 190, half the wager on the run line, minus 1.5 plus 110. You split the difference, that comes out to minus 1, minus 140. So it's a great way to create a minus 1 run line. And to be honest, you're usually better off doing that by shopping around at different books, and you'll get a better price than the book themselves are offering on minus 1. But the beauty here is that you get the protection of a 1-run win not hurting you like a minus 1.5 run line, but you also can cut the juice in half and not have to lay minus 190 for the win. So Pirates minus 1, minus 140 I think is worth a look. You could also play the run line on the first 5. I mentioned how Skenes is around, minus 230, minus 240 as I check the Wager Talk live odds screen. Actually, minus 220, as low as minus 210 in some spots, first half. But if you play the spread on the first half, the first 5 inning, it's minus a half, minus 140, minus 145. So Pirates first 5 inning, minus a half, minus 140, or full game minus 1, minus 140 would be my preferred side. I think the under, though, is also worth a look in this game. Full game under 8. Once again, a shutdown pitcher here in Skenes to get under 8 is very appealing. And the Pirates are not necessarily an offensive juggernaut. They are in good current form. They just put up 12 runs on 26 hits, but that was in the altitude, the thin air of Colorado. Didn't do much in the other games before that. And I also don't mind backing Cincinnati's Carson Spiers on the mound tonight. This is a guy that's been mostly a reliever the past few seasons, but they're starting to use him more in the starting role in the minors. In fact, his 9 minor league appearances this year for AAA Louisville, he started 8 of those 9 games, and he pitched pretty well, actually. And I think that could carry over here. He had a solid 2.5 ERA, opposing batting average of just 197, And I think that could carry over here tonight. He has pitched a couple games as a starter in the big leagues last year for Cincinnati. Very mixed results. This year, 5 bullpen appearances, and his numbers have been good, 2.3, and once again, a 1.2 whip. So 2 good pitchers on the mound, 2 mediocre offenses. Under 8 is worth a look. And then also Pirates on the spread, either first 5 or full game, would be my recommendations because Skenes is the real deal. Hey, it might be public, but the thing about baseball, yes, they jack that money line, but you just got to win still, right? Whereas in football, when I do my NFL Fade the Public video this fall, you start losing a half a point in the point spread, that can make a difference. So that's the difference. Yeah, the Pirates, yes, Skenes, they're public, and the money line's increasing, but there's still value to be had with Pittsburgh, I think, going forward in the near future. And the under 8 is worth a look here as well. That's your game tonight between Cincinnati and Pittsburgh. 6:40 Eastern, early start, 6:40 Eastern on Monday night. Hey, I've got a loaded card tonight. That's a free play for you here, a couple free plays for you, side and total here on the Wager Talk TV network. I've got a bonus American League selection for you on my page right now. Free play for everybody in the American League tonight at wagertalk.com. 2 baseball best bets in other games as well for my clients. And oh yeah, the NBA Finals is still going because the Mavericks won easily in Game 4. Never in doubt. By the way, I had the Mavericks for my clients as a best bet in Game 4. And I've got another strong best bet tonight in Game 5. Mavericks keep it going, or the Celtics assert their authority back at home. I've got the answer. Get my NBA Finals Game 5 best bet plus both baseball best bets. It's a 3-for-1 special. Each game is $25, or get all 3 for $29. That's right. You get the second and third place for just $2 each. It's like $2 Monday. 3-for-1 special for just $29. 2 baseball best bets and the Game 5 NBA Finals best bet tonight on Monday for just $29. That's a great deal. Or how about getting them for free? In fact, how about getting the next couple weeks for free? Here's how it works. If you buy July right now, all sports, you get the rest of June for free. That's right. You get the next 14 days. That's 2 full weeks for free, including all 3 best bets tonight. Buy July, get the rest of June for free. So why delay? Every day that you start is a day sooner you get for free with the rest of June. You get the NBA Finals tonight. You get baseball each and every day, including July. Buy July, get June, the rest of June free. Works out to just over $6 a day. That's just over $2 a play tonight with my 3 best bets. Steve Merrill, wagertalk.com, and a bonus free play, Steve Merrill, wagertalk.com. Get there quicker with shortcut wt.buzz/SM. Follow me on X, Twitter, at Steve Merrill, 2 R's, 1 L, at Steve Merrill on X, Twitter. Also find me on Instagram, follow me on IG. And don't forget, comment below. I read all the comments. What are your thoughts on Paul Skenes? Pirates, 5-1 with them. Is he the real deal? Well, his numbers say he is. Is there still value, though? Or are the odds makers and the public catching on? How are you playing this game tonight, Reds, Pirates? How are you playing the other 8 baseball games on the board? I've got, once again, 2 best bets and a free play in 3 of the other games tonight on my page right now at wagertalk.com. Comment below, though. I read all the comments and I reply back. Thumbs up, like, click subscribe, and click the bell so you never miss these free play videos each and every day. Instant alerts when you click that bell. And my Game 5 NBA playoff deep dive is available right now for Celtics Mavericks here on the channel as well. So stay tuned here to Wager Talk TV for more great baseball and basketball videos coming up next.